Okay, so I promised to keep the prep work light. The first part of it is to just watch these two videos. One gives you the background for the whole Genius Principle and the book, The Genius Spark. The other is the trailer to the movie Pixar. What I liked about the movie and the trailer is it talks about this concept called the great before instead of the great beyond. And it really gets to one of the underlying principles in Martin Seligman's work, Maslow's work, and that is that we are born with some innate understanding of what we're capable of doing, and we need to strive for that. So that's good prep work for everybody. And then Martin Seligman is the father of positive psychology. He's written several books. One of the most recent ones that I use a lot is called Flourish. And so here's a quote. "The good life consists of deriving happiness by using your signature strengths every day in the main realms of living. The meaningful life adds one more component, using these same strengths to forward knowledge, power, and goodness. A life that does this is pregnant with meaning, and if God comes at the end, such is a sacred life." So the basic premise and the relationships here, the importance is that Martin Seligman developed an assessment on virtues, character traits. He is the spiritual son, so to speak, of strength psychology, which is Donald Clifton. So you've taken that assessment. When I do high-level executive coaching, we combine the two, and I'll share with you next week how I've combined the two in a vivid word picture of what I look like at my best. Now, for your preparation, what we're going to do is look at your team, and what I want you to consider is a highlight story of what your team has looked like at its best. You're simply going to put a headline to the story and your name so we know who's provided it, and we'll talk about some of those stories next week. Each individual has a similar outline as Adam here. There's two parts to it. There's before you went to school and then after you went to school. And the basic idea here is that this genius capacity was resident in us from 3 to 5 years old. That's when it began to manifest. 98% of us functioned as creative and critical thinking geniuses. Then during school, we lost it, and we'll cover that a little bit on Friday. So this is a basic questionnaire to prime some conversations for next week. Everybody has a similar outline as this, and then we'll talk through it on Friday. So this is your homework. If you have any questions, let me know. I look forward to seeing you in a couple days.